What's up, Gear? How's it going, man? What's up, Bull Runner? What's up, Basie? Yo, thanks for 1,000 subscribers, guys. It's crazy. What's up, Ricky Spanish? What's up, Joe? What's up, AR Perez? Curtis Hill, what's going on? Bearded? $94,500. Yeah, we front ran that. What's up, Jose? Jesse. Yeah, dude. It's fun. I've had a busy week, man. What's up, JB? Alright, guys. So let's talk about it. So last time the stream was on Monday, so we were down here-ish. So I mentioned that this looked good because we were breaking out here on Monday morning, and that we had to watch for a possible rejection here where we were, or at the 886, but none of those actually led to a structure break. So then we came up and we attacked the 15-minute high here at 91.3, and we went straight to 94K. was kind of the last update that I left you guys with. And I didn't get to stream yesterday, but we actually did get the 4-hour SFP at 94K, brought us down, and then on today's news we went back up to retest it. We didn't swipe the high, but that is significant for market structure because it doesn't create another high, so we didn't flip structure bearish here. Now we have come down, and we are, oh wait, music's still loud. Were you guys able to catch that? Yeah, okay, cool. So now we're coming down, we're kind of testing into this like 1 hour order block here. We've lost momentum here. We lose momentum, we correct back up. Let's see if we're, so we do have like a 5-minute high here. If we can come back up and break structure here. The main issue is 94K has been a big stopping point for us 3 times now. Or I guess you can say 4 times now, right? We're failing to break through that, which does make me a little nervous here. But really, we're just trying to make sure that 1 hour structure holds. Otherwise, if we're going to keep trying to break this, we're getting closer and closer to this downtrending resistance. Is this 4 hour resistance or is this daily? 1 second. I think this is daily. Yeah, so we're getting closer and closer to our daily resistance line. SFPing the 4 hour up here, this close to our daily resistance line, is a little bit bearish, right? We want to see the 4 hour break back bullish, which we need to see a close above 94K. We just keep getting rejected. But with the 1 hour still being bullish, we can look for structure breaks on the way down. We do have this kind of strong downtrending momentum here. We can wait for that to break. So if we are able to like durably get above this, break this 5-minute structure, and then we could make another run at the highs. But where does this get dangerous? It's dangerous if we lose our 1 hour low down here at 89,500. Because then the 4 hours bearish and the 1 hour is bearish, and most likely we'd be looking to come down after that. But so far we're just retracing to our 886 zone here. Yeah, with the 4 hour still being bearish, I'm just gonna leave this bear a little bit bigger than the bull here, because yeah, these SFPs do not look good. But we did get rate cuts, so we'll have to wait and see. So if we do break the 1 hour here, I do anticipate us at least coming back down to the demand here at like 87. Maybe sweep the lows from the week and then come down to this demand in this kind of previous trend line if we can make a move down here. But really I would need to see like 1 hour or something down here for me to be that excited about it, especially if we start to break kind of this uptrending momentum here. That would make me look, that would look to me like we're going to come attack the lows. So I'd want to see like 1 hour structure here. So looking at where we rejected from, so we have finally retested the 200 on the 4 hour. So I talk about this all the time. So with the 50 below the 200, come above the 200, it's generally a good place to look for a short TP1 at the 50 EMA, which we've hit just now. And yeah, if things are going to look good, they need to kind of start to turn around here. Otherwise, it starts to look really bearish. Coming below 87.6 now would be losing the 12-hour low from here. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking for. So I'm looking for any like 5-minute break of structures in here, or an SFP of this 1-hour low down here, and then a break of structure after that, and a reclaim to get long. Or I'm just looking to come lower if we break 1-hour structure. But with this risk to reward on the 1 hour, we need to see like a pullback and then continuation, like a bear break up here. That's kind of what I'm looking at on Bitcoin. Where's the 15-minute high and low right now? Yeah, so it's going to be the same as on the 1 hour. The low is going to be here and the high is going to be here because we didn't set any structure up here. This was one big impulse move. Getting a little bit of reaction. Yeah, exactly, Jose. All right, awesome, guys. Do you have any other questions on Bitcoin? All right, cool, guys. Yeah, we pretty much nailed this week in the Sunday market pulse. We're talking about, I believe we were back here at the start of the week. We were talking about how we had this 1 hour JPOW here, and we were looking for, and then we had this golden pocket test, and we were looking for a long at the golden pocket after the break of the high. You break the high, you get a long at the golden pocket, and then to come up and attack the liquidity at 94K, which we hit. And then I talked about on the short side being interested in the SFP of 94K, which led to the move down. So it's been about a month or a month and a half of doing those Sunday market pulses. Do you guys find use in that? I know it's not like a trade setup, but just like kind of what I'm looking at for the week. Do you have any feedback or anything about that? All right, awesome, guys. All right, cool. All right, well, do you guys have any altcoins you guys want me to look at? Or any other questions you guys have? I know it's a smaller group today. I think Alex is streaming, so I'll look at whatever you guys want me to look at. GE. No, there's no liquidity in this. What even is this? Is this the right coin? What even is this, bro? Oh, you're saying good evening. That makes so much more sense. What's up, man? Okay, what were we looking at last time we looked at Arrow? Okay, let's start over here. 4 hour. Okay, so Arrow barely broke 4 hour structure here. It's coming back down. You have a little bit of support at demand here. Yeah, we're kind of just filling the imbalances here. We have a little support block here at 61.5 to 60 cents, but you're really looking to come back down here. Looks like a big Bart. Looking at our 1 hour. Yes, it's kind of like a 1 hour order block. So you're coming into some support down here, but you need to see some structure breaks down here. So you've set a 15-minute high here. So this looks like it's going to come down unless you can kind of maybe come down here and break some 15-minute structure. Because then you could look to maybe come back up and at least attack into here. Yeah, it's a pretty aggressive downtrend right now. Let's see. Yeah. Really, you'd want to see like, so if you're trying to catch a trade down in here, you'd want to see like 15-minute market structure break, or 30-minute would be preferable. And then if you really want to see this thing start get going, you got to break this downtrending momentum. But because you just barely broke 4 hour here, it wasn't really a convincing break. So we still have a weak low below us down here. Yeah, this is kind of the area that I'd be looking for. Yeah. But I'd wait for structure on this. This looks like it's just barting out again. Also just dead. Yeah, bro. Yeah, it seems like troll. It seems like it was like a buy the rumor, sell the news, at least for right now, right? And that could change if Bitcoin breaks durably holds above 94K, but as for now, it's looking pretty bearish with those SFPs. Night, what is that? Oh yeah, you were talking to me about this, bro, huh? Look at that pump. This just launched, right? Oh yeah, dude, this launched yesterday. Yeah, man. We're coming into like the pretty much lifetime trend line here. We also have, let's see. Okay, so we have a 2-hour low here. Yeah, there's not really gonna be enough history here to trade this. You'd kind of need to let the dust settle. But I mean, if you're looking to trade the trend, as long as this trend line doesn't break, I mean, it seems to be going higher. But we had a break of structure here, and now we're dumping down. Yeah, 15-minute structure breaks bearish here. We're dumping down. We have some support at like 55.42. Kind of the last place that we put in support here. But as long as we don't break 57.05, I mean, your 2 hours still bullish. So you could look for smaller time frame breaks back bullish to match the 2 hour. Yeah, I'd look for, I could bounce off of here. But I'd be really careful with this. It's hard to give you TA on this with it being brand new. There's not much history. Not much I can do for you on this one. If you're already in a position though, I would just be careful if this trend line breaks. If you're like down here. That would be a break of the opening momentum. In night is 0.411. Oh, nice, bro. Nice, dude. You doubled your money overnight. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, maybe we'll look at this one tomorrow on stream. See how it looks again. But yeah, if you're in from down here, you're chilling. Yeah, I'll look at Sui for you, bro. Okay. Okay, so Sui comes down, front runs the golden pocket, comes back up. Let's see. Yeah, aggressive dump on Sui as well. And this is like straight down. So we do have 15-minute structure, so we pump up on rate cuts. We come back down to the order block, we pump back up, and we break the lows. Alright, this is just sideways consolidation here. Man, there's not much structure to work with in here. If you look internally, we break internal 1 hour structure bearish here. Yeah, I still like the golden pocket here. Maybe a sweep of these lows into the golden pocket. But we need to see. I'd like to see. Do we get 30 minutes of here? Okay, so we have 30 minutes to work with. Which we have broken bearish. Actually, did we pull the high here? We didn't. Yeah, if we break 30-minute bearish here, I think we're likely to come back down here, and then if we can set up that, or we're coming back to 138. But if we can set up like a 30-minute trade here, I like that for moving back up, because the 12-hour still looks good. Yeah, and this would be revisiting the golden pocket from that daily break of structure. Yeah, until we break 154 though, we're still bullish on the 30-minute. And it's going to just depend on what Bitcoin does here. Bitcoin SFP that 1 hour low. Or no, it didn't SFP the 1 hour low. Just close below the order block. Sorry. 886 bounce so far. Alright, what are we looking for here? Still, you got to break this downtrending momentum. Your 5-minute breaks up here. You come up there, get a retrace, you can go. Yeah, I like 148 on Sui. Otherwise, if we hold 30-minute, if we break this downtrending momentum and close above 157 and Bitcoin looks good, there's a shot you could take for continuation here. Just rotating the range from the highs to the lows, breaking structure back bullish. I'd like it a little bit more if we SFP'd this, but yeah, I don't hate that trade, because your 1 hour is bullish, your 4 hours bullish, your 12 hours bullish. So I wouldn't hate that 5-minute trade on Sui. That's basically what I'm looking for. If Bitcoin's gonna hold here, you break above 157.28. You can look to come up, attack some of this liquidity. Otherwise, you're likely coming down back to 148. Could be a long here. Yeah. And for me though, I'd be careful trading altcoins unless Bitcoin breaks this, because this is just an aggressive dump. We at least got to break the downtrending momentum. How does our ETH Bitcoin pair look? 886. Topping tail there. Yeah, we'll see. The next level to watch on ETH Bitcoin is if we can break daily structure at 37.14. So far, this is just an 886 pullback. Our 4 hour low is very far away, but we'll see how this resolves. Alright guys, well, thanks for being here. I know Alex is streaming right now, so I appreciate you guys that were here. And you guys, 1,000 subscribers, that's awesome. It's fucking awesome. Pardon my language. But I appreciate all you guys who've been riding with me forever. And yeah, we'll see what we get on Bitcoin here. Really, the line in the sand is 94K. We really just got to reclaim that. Otherwise, we're coming back down. But make sure you like the stream, ring the bell, join the free Discord in the description. And as always, guys, my name is Market Cipher. Much love. Trade safe. Line in the sand. Yeah, so the 1 hour structure at 89.5. Right, if we break that, then the 1 hour is bearish and 4 hours bearish as well. So we're likely coming back down. Oh, you're talking about this one? Yeah. This is like the daily uptrending momentum. But yeah, in terms of inside the range, it's 89.5. But we have our daily uptrending momentum here, which would be nice if we quickly come down there. But we'll see. All right, awesome, guys. Well, as always, my name is Market Cipher. Much love. Trade safe. Market Cipher out. You guys have a good one.